Australia taking on Paraguay in this international friendly. Australia using a rarely seen Christmas tree formation with Iconides and Halloran as the two men behind the striker. Paraguay a far more conventional 4-4-2. Australia in yellow versus Paraguay in red. First friendly of this imaginary World Cup. Audio quality very much a work in progress at the moment. Moreira for Paraguay. Computer controlled, of course. This is Almiron. Plays it to Bobadilla. Bobadilla looks for his man down the wing, but that's straight into touch. Not a tremendously impressive start by Paraguay. Australian throw-in. So Risdon will take it. Australia, controversially, have got a left back playing at right back and a right back playing at left back. Very Arsene Wenger. Risdon plays it long over the top. Looked for the runner, didn't find him. Jedinak back in perception, gives it to Cruz. Ilkoanidis. This is Lecky, a central midfielder. Halloran is one of the two players in the Christmas tree formation behind the front man. All the way back to his fullback, Gershbash. Inside to Jedinak, the Australian captain. This is Lecky now. Lecky finds Ilkoanidis. Out wide to Gershbash, the right back. Pumps the cross in. Oh, had to be tipped over by the goalkeeper. No, didn't get a touch. Goal kick. Paraguay to take the goal kick. This is Gatito Fernandez in goal for them. Plays it short to Garcia Guerrero. Out to Riveros, the left back. Up to Benitez. Benitez takes on his man. Good pace down the right, then the left. Gershbash gets the tackle in though. And that's a Paraguay throw-in. Riveros to take it. Finds Almiron. This is Benitez. Back to Almiron. Squares the ball to Pires, a defensive midfielder. This is Sanabria, the striker. Back to Pires again. Looks for Sanabria. Nods it down to Bobadilla. Bobadilla puts the ball in. Oh! Trickled through everyone. Out for a goal kick. Offside against Diaz anyway. Federici will take the goal kick for Australia. Plays it long. Sanabria for Paraguay. Out wide to Bobadilla on the right. Bobadilla against the left back. Has to go back to Moreira. Moreira inside to Almiron. Fantastic ball from him to Bobadilla. Bisects defence. Cross comes in. It's far, far too long. Benitez is going to keep it in play. That's a good cross. Away by Australia. Halloran flicks it on. Only as far as Pires for Paraguay though. He plays it out wide left to Benitez. Benitez pumps the ball in. Away by Trent Sainsbury. Cruiser for Australia. Up to McLaren. McLaren turns on the ball. Has to go back though. Ilkoanidis. This is Lecky. Lecky comes forward. Back to Gershbash, the right back. Lecky again. This is Ilkoanidis. Good ball to McLaren. McLaren can't turn. The tackle got in there. Risdon picks it up from Australia. Jedinak. This is Cruiser. To Halloran. Half tackled. Ilkoanidis. And Paraguay have it in control. They play it long for Diaz to chase, and Diaz has got away with it. Diaz takes it wide now. Tries to get the cross in. Tackle by Wright. Good tackle by Wright. And he plays it long, looking for McLaren the striker. Miras gets there first though. This is Benitez for Paraguay. Plays the ball in. Federici catches it. Federici pumps it downfield, looking for McLaren. Headed away by the centre-back. Cruz up to Halloran. Finds Ilkoanidis. McLaren. Back to Cruiser. Cruiser to Halloran. Looking for a way through. Nice ball into Risdon. Is he onside? Oh, cleared across his own box by the Paraguayan though. Riveros pumps it forward and that's out of play. Gershbash with the throw-in. Intercepted by Benitez, Paraguay. Looks for Diaz. Diaz did well, away by Sainsbury. Riveros nods it on to Ilkoanidis. Charging down the right, out for an Australian throw. Gershbash will take it for Australia. Into Ilkoanidis. Finds Gershbash. Three men cluster around him. Fouls given. Australian free kick. Halloran puts it in. Bradley Wright, crossbar. Oh, what a chance that was. Out for a corner. First great chance of the match, falls to Australia. Bailey Wright, the centre-back, against the crossbar. Away by Pires. This is Lecky. Into Ilkamonidis. Lecky again. Can't find his man. Only as far as Jedinak for Australia, though. To Cruz. To Lecky. This is neat. McLaren can't turn. Fouled. No, nothing given. Out by Paraguay. Right to Jedinak. Jedinak to Halloran. He finds Cruz. Squares it to Lecky. Lecky plays it wide to Gershbash. Pumps the ball in. Away by Garcia Guerrero. This is Bombadilla for Paraguay. Up to Sanabria. Back to Bombadilla. This is Almiron. Wide to Benitez. Benitez comes down the left, goes past his man beautifully, puts the ball in. That's easy for Sainsbury. He finds Gershbash. Square to Jedinak. Jedinak up to Cruiser. Cruiser to Halloran. Halloran out wide to Gershbash. On to Cruiser. To Lecky. Australia knocking around quite nicely until we get to the final third where they're struggling to make their through ball. Lecky to Halloran. There's a man wide on the right. That's Gershbash. Keeps it in play. Two men come to him. Plays it back to Jedinak. Jedinak to Lecky. Lecky, first time. That's poor control. Bombadilla to Sanabria. Paraguay on the break. He finds Diaz. Had to check back though. Taking it very wide. Gershbash, the right back, gets the tackle in. Paraguayan throw. Riveros to take it. Foul by Jedinak. And that's a very dangerous Paraguayan free kick. Jedinak doesn't want to be giving them away there. Diaz will take it. Puts the ball in. Bobadilla, Alonso, Federici holds it. Good chance there for Paraguay. Should have buried that. Federici has it in his hands. Plays it long. Looking for Halloran. Right back gets there first. No, it's gone. It's been ordered to Paraguay, the throw. Moreira will take it. Up to Bobadilla. Square to Pires. Pires to Bobadilla. To Almiron. Over the top, first time looking for Sanabria. Risdon, the left back, has it. He finds Mile Jedinak. This is Cruiser. Now Lecky. Halloran for Australia. Back to Ilkamonidis. Up to Lecky. Lecky needs runners and can't find any. Halloran. This is McLaren. Halloran again. Finds Lecky. As soon as they get close, they're closed down by Paraguay players. Ilkamonidis puts the ball in. McLaren! Well held by the keeper. Gatito Fernandez to Guerrero. This is Moreira. Back to the keeper again. Plays it first time. That's a very bad ball. They've given that away for nothing. Australian throw. Gershbash will take it. Finds Ilkamonidis. One of two players operating just behind the striker, very centrally, in a rather unusual Christmas tree formation. Cruiser. First time ball in. Paraguay alive to it. Riveros back to the keeper. Gatito Fernandez. They're playing it very short from the back, Paraguay. This is Almiron, but quite comfortably. Benitez wide on the left. Looks for Diaz over the top. And that's easy for Bailey Wright. He plays it right back to his keeper, Federici. Who looks for movement ahead of him. Brings it way out of the box. Being closed down. Up to Gershbash. Flicks it on. Ilkamonidis can't get there first. The ball goes to Diaz for Paraguay. Jedinak with a tackle. And that's a free kick awarded to Australia. Offside, I think it was. Bailey Wright. Up to Gershbash. To Jedinak. This is Cruiser. This is Lecky. Tries to turn. Gets through to Ilkamonidis. This is Cruiser. First time to McLaren. Halloran. This is dangerous. Good tackle. Bobadilla back to his keeper Fernandez. Fernandez up to Riveros. This is Benitez. Over the top looking for Diaz. Paraguay play that hopeful ball a fair bit looking for Diaz. Hasn't come off yet. Where Australia, I think, need the fast ball first time when they get into the penalty area. They've tried a couple of times, hasn't quite come off yet, but yeah, there's promise there. Gershpesh with the throw in for Australia. He finds McLaren, dropping very deep despite being the nominal front man. This is Sainsbury. Risdon, the right back, playing at left back. He finds Cruiser. Tried to thread the ball through, took far too long about it. Australia still have the throw there. Risdon will take it. Finds McLaren. This is Halloran. Sanabria for Paraguay. Again, the hopeful ball looking for Diaz. This time it's lower, but the idea is the same. Australian centre-backs equal to it so far, though. Gershpesh to Leckie. Finds Ilkamanidis. McLaren. He's dwelling on the ball. He's fouled. That's a bad tackle. Referee goes straight to his pocket. Pires looks apprehensive. The card's coming out. Oh my word, it's red. Pires is off, and you can't say that's not fair. 13 minutes gone. Colombia down to 10 men already. Jedinak to take the free kick for Australia. Plays the ball in. Away by Arla. Drops to Sanabria. Sanabria comes forward. I imagine it'll be a hopeful punt looking for Diaz at some point. Risdon tackles him first. Australian throw. Paraguayan throw, sorry. Moreira, the right back, takes the throw in. He finds Sanabria. Back to Moreira. This is Ayala, the centre-back. Almiron. Finds Benitez. Benitez to Ayala. Looks for movement. Back to Almiron. It's going to go wide, surely. No, on to Diaz instead. Diaz back to Riveros, who's reluctant to make the run forward. Playing quite deep. Almiron. Ball through. Can't find him. And Frederici picks it up. Ball's played very, very long indeed. Away by Guerrero. This is Leckie. So this match is reported on comprehensive highlights. Given how much of it they're showing, I think I might reconsider for the next ones and switch them down one level to extended. Risdon. Ball in. Away by Alonso. Leckie. Back to Gershpesh. Australia's only real source of width will be the fullbacks in this formation. This is Cruiser. Finds Ilkamanidis. Wide to Risdon. Risdon squares it to Jedinak. Jedinak first time to Halloran. Ilkamanidis. Back to Risdon. First time to Cruiser. Cruiser puts the ball in. McLaren, goal! 1-0 Australia. No, the assistant referee is flagging. It's not going to count. Ilkamanidis looks absolutely furious, but the referee judges it to be offside. Gatito Fernandez goal kick. Up to Guareno. This is Riveros, the left back. Heads away. Oh no, Bailey Wright missed that completely, but Sainsbury sweeps up behind him. Gershpesh to Leckie. Leckie to Jedinak. Jedinak to Ilkamanidis. This is Cruiser and Halloran. Halloran squares it to Gershpesh. Gershpesh comes inside. Ilkamanidis. Square to Halloran. First time to McLaren. McLaren back to Cruiser. Cruiser, the left back screaming for it. Finally he gets it. Risdon plays the ball in first time. Away by Riveros. Leckie to Ilkamanidis. Square to Gershpesh. This is Jedinak. On to Cruiser and Halloran. Back to Leckie. Gershpesh makes the run. Back to Ilkamanidis. This is Halloran. Shoots, surely. Fernandez is equal to that. So if you look at the gadgets on the side of the screen, you can see various stats, player ratings, top left-hand corner, sorted in a very peculiar manner. Ilkamanidis. He's being harassed. Gershpesh. To Leckie, just inside the area. Halloran, first time, off a Paraguayan, booted clear. In the bottom right, we've got parts of the pitch the player teams are concentrating on when they're attacking. So Australia focusing on the centre and the right. Paraguay very much coming down the right-hand side. Or Australia's left. This is Moreira. This is to Ayala. Benitez. Wide to Moreira. Offside. Australian free kick. Federici will take it. Plays it long. Jedinak goes up for it. Flicks it on. Moreira has it for Paraguay. Across the park to Riveros. Riveros. Out wide to Diaz. Diaz against the right back. Checks back. Finds Riveros, his fullback. Square to Ayala. On to Almiron. Under pressure. Ayala. Up to Benitez. Benitez finds Almiron. Where's he going? Back to Riveros. On to Almiron. Ball into Diaz. This is dangerous. There's a man free. He doesn't find him at all. Now he finds him. Sanabria. That's offside. But there's possibly a bit more space behind the Australian defence than there is the Paraguayans. Australia seeing plenty of the ball until it gets near the penalty area. And then they're surrounded by men in red shirts. Sanabria to Almiron. Up to Diaz. Diaz is offside. Australian free kick. Right to take it to Gershbash. Square to Cruiser. Cruiser to McLaren. Comes off defender. Moreira brings it away for Paraguay. Up to Sanabria. Sanabria comes off an Australian. Moreira has it again. They have another chance. To Benitez. To Almiron. Almiron looking for Diaz over the top. Again, it doesn't work. This is Gershbash. To Bailey Wright. To Jedinak. On to Leckie. Leckie, good quick ball to McLaren. McLaren to Ilkamanidis. The right back makes the run. Ilkamanidis is having any of it. But now goes to Gershbash, the right back. Ball floated in. Away by Moreira. Straight to Cruiser though. Ilkamanidis shoots, and that's way off target. And finally, top right is showing you where the ball is spending most of the time and who's in possession of it. This is Jedinak to Leckie. Wide to Risdon. Risdon looks for Cruiser, that's far too long. But Moreira makes a mistake and it's out for a corner. Corner to Australia. Leckie will take it. Ball played in. Sanabria away. Moreira's going to get there first. Paraguayan breakaway, sorry. Moreira. Oh, that's a foul. Paraguay free kick. Federici with the goal kick. Almiron for Paraguay. Up to Diaz. Diaz takes it wide. He's done well there. Has to go back to Riveros in the end though. This is Almiron. Ayala the centre back. To Riveros. He's playing left back. Over the top again looking for Diaz. Diaz does very well. Keeps it in. Puts the cross in. Sanabria goal! 1-0 Paraguay. They finally find Diaz with the long ball. He puts a beautiful cross in. Sanabria's there. 10 men of Paraguay, 1 goal up. Ayala, Riveros. Ball looking for Diaz. Finally gets in. Sanabria with a header. 1-0. McLaren kicks off to Jedinak. This is Josh Risdon. Up to Halloran. Oh no. Came off a defender. And Paraguay have it. This is Moreira. To Almiron. Playing as a holding midfielder. Benitez is playing wide left. Riveros with a throw in for Paraguay. Up to Diaz. Finds Almiron. To Ayala. To Benitez. up to Diaz. Finds Almiron. Ayala. To Riveros. This is Almiron now. Ayala once more. Ball over the top. Oh, Sanabria's through. Offside. Offside. But again and again, Paraguay looking for that ball over the top. Most of the time, the Australian centre-backs are equal to it. But for the goal, Sanabria was just too quick for them. Got the cross in. Easy tap in. But they are a bit one-dimensional, Paraguay, I'd suggest. Almost half-time now. Just 1 minute of injury time to go. Back to the keeper. Finds Riveros. And that's half-time. Paraguay, 10 men, 1 goal up. Second half starts. Australia have made multiple changes, but they've also changed the formation. No longer Christmas tree. Ilkmonidis, who's playing very centrally in the first half, is now playing out wide on the right. Halloran, who's playing very centrally, is now out wide on the left. And this is more of a conventional 4-3-3 from Australia. This is Mui, on as a sub. Gatito Fernandez with the goal kick for Paraguay. Plays it short. Paraguay always playing it short from goal kicks. Some teams will close them down, stop them from doing that. Australia not doing it. Diaz wide on the left. Back to Riveros. Squares it to Almiron. Ball over the top for Diaz. Diaz is going to get the cross in. Floats it in. Langerac on as substitute goalkeeper Federici. Tips it over. Paraguayan corner. Ayala to take it. Whips the ball in. Away by Irvin, on as sub. This is Almiron. And that's another Paraguayan corner. So in terms of clear-cut chances, it's 1 apiece. Paraguay scored from theirs. Australia, sadly, didn't from theirs. Australia with the greater possession so far. Ayala corner. Away by Jedinak. Almiron is there first for Colombia, for Paraguay. Wide to Ayala. Plays the ball in, away by Bailey Wright. 50 minutes gone now. Not much action on the pitch. If we look at the ratings for Australia, Josh Risdon left back, not a tremendously good game. Risdon puts the cross in now though. Oh, where's that going? Scrambled away. Now the player's still on. Trent Sainsbury at centre-back, probably the pick of the bunch. This is Gershbash. Back to his new keeper, Langerac. Langerac brings it out of the area. Pumps it long. Easy for centre-back. Jedinak picks up the loose ball. This is Halloran. Finds Mui on as substitute. Square to Jedinak. Jedinak up to Juric. Juric with his back to goal. Jedinak. To Juric. Can he turn? Plays the ball in. Not bad, Fernandez. Needs 2 goals to hold it. Not a bad effort from Australia. "57 minutes. Risdon with the free kick for Australia. Square to Irvin. Good tackle by Moreira. Paraguay can break now. Australia win it back. This is Irvin. Up to Halloran. This could be dangerous. Halloran's into penalty area. To Juric. First time. That's well wide. Paraguayan substitute. Lexano comes on for Diaz. Gershbash with the throw-in. Finds Jedinak. Back to Gershbash. He's going to have to play it long, I think. There isn't anyone really near him. Intercepted by Paraguay. Alonso to Sanabria. Sanabria finds Benitez. Benitez. Cross comes in. Oh, this is dangerous. 2-0 Paraguay. Paraguay have 10 men. Substitute striker Lexano. puts the ball in the net. They're 2 goals clear. Look at it one more time. Here's Sanabria. Finds Benitez. Ball over the top. Lexano too fast for the Australian defenders, and that's 2-0. Jurek back to Jedinak. Jedinak wide to Risdon. Risdon on to Halloran. Don't know what he was hoping to do there, and that's very, very easy indeed for Fernandez. Gatito Fernandez. Moreira of Paraguay. Intercepted by Mui. Mui, good ball through to Jurek. Great ball to Jedinak. Jedinak's been asked to come much further forward in this. Oh, took a deflection. Squirmed past the post, Australian corner. So yes, Jedinak's been asked to make far more forward runs in this half. Mui with the corner. Bad one. Guareno away. Almiron for Paraguay. Back to Ayala. First time to Sanabria. It'll be the ball over the top, I suspect, but we don't see the highlight. Throw into Australia. Gershbash to take it. Back to Jedinak. On to Irvin. Irvin finds Halloran. Halloran out wide. Jurek has to check his run, go to the touchline. He plays it back to Gershbash. Gershbash first time to Irvin. Irvin to Mui. Mui thumps it. Easy for Fernandez, straight at the keeper. So in terms of pass completion, Australia ahead at the moment, 85% versus Paraguay 78%. Paraguay winning more of the tackles they're going for, 92% currently versus Australia's 69%. This is Irvin, first time to Idkamanidis. Ball to Halloran, score surely! Idkamanidis makes the goal, puts it across the face of the penalty area. Halloran first time. Australia get a goal back. It's 1-2 now. Look at it again. Here's Irvin, first time ball in. Idkamanidis playing wide right, puts the ball in. Halloran now on the opposite flank, finishes 1-2. Some subs from Paraguay as they kick off. Lexano to Almiron. On to Sanabria. Back to Alonso, the centre-back. Finds his wide man, Gonzalez. Up to Lexano. This is Gonzalez once more. That's dangerous. Away by Sainsbury, though. Jurek gets to there first before Ayala. Ayala to Gonzalez. To Sanabria. Manages to turn. That's a foul, surely. Nothing given. Sanabria needs treatment, but no foul given. Langerak goal kick for Australia. Plays it long. Looking for Idkamanidis down the right. Almiron for Paraguay now. Intercepted beautifully by Mui. Wide to Idkamanidis. Against his fullback. Has to go back to Gershbash. To Jedinak. On to Irvin. Jedinak once more. Finds Mui. Hits it first time. That's wide. Fernandez with a goal kick. Plays it short once more. Paraguay always playing it out short from the goal kicks. Almiron to Gonzalez. Looks for Sanabria. Sanabria. Gets the ball in somehow. Lexano. Oh, dear me. Was that onside? Real chance there for Paraguay. Not sure how that cross got in, but it's a Paraguayan corner. Ayala plays it in. Away by Irvin. Guareno is going to get there first, Paraguay. No one really helping him. He still finds Romero. Does well to get the cross in. Away by Bailey Wright. Irvin nods it back to Gershbash. This is Mui. Up to Jedinak. Riveros. It's Lexano. On to Gonzalez. Lexano puts the ball in. Bailey Wright's there first. Taps it back to his goalkeeper. Risdon plays it long. That's easy for Alonso though. Alonso to Almiron. On to Gonzalez. Up to Lexano. Shoots, very, very optimistic, and that's well wide. So Australia ahead on shots, 10-5, but on target is only 5-4. This is Icomanides for Australia. Finds Irvin. Squares it to Mui. Out to Irvin. Mui's knocked it about quite nicely since coming on, I think. And he forces the corner for Australia. 10 minutes to go. Remember, it's Australia have got the one-man advantage, but Paraguay with the goal advantage. Mui gets a second chance to put the ball in. Chooses to let it go out for throw instead. Gershbash will take it. Finds Icomanides. Into Irvin in the penalty area. Irvin can't quite find Halloran. Bailey right for Australia. To Gershbash. To Irvin. To Mui. Finds Irvin. Yeah, he's getting some nice angles at Mui. Gershbash. Jedinak first time. Oh, that's in. Who did that come off? It's an own goal. No, not given. Not given. Oh my word. Offside against Uric. I don't know about that at all. Australia furious. Only 7 minutes to go now. Yes, Samui is getting some nice angles on his passing. Definitely worth his place since coming on, I think. Moreira with throw in for Paraguay. To Romero. Moreira again. Finds Ayala. Puts the ball in. That's dangerous. Lexano's going to keep that in, I think. Does so. Puts the cross in. Beat the centre back in the air, but it's safe with Langerak. Four minutes to go. Gershbash. Into Icomanides. He finds Uric. Substitute striker. Mui. First time! What a finish from Mui! What a finish. Absolutely thumped that one in. Australia are level. 2 goals down. Admittedly, they've got the man advantage. They've pulled it back to 2-2. Aaron Mui. What a finish from the Huddersfield player. Here we see it again. First time shot. First time finish. Keeper no chance. Lexano back to Almiron. This is Aguilar. Alonso. Riveros plays it long. Easy for Jedinak. Jedinak to Mui. Halloran gets there. Up to Uric. Can Australia pinch it right at the end? And the ball's played back to Fernandez. Under some pressure. Gonzalez is going to get there first for Paraguay. Gonzalez against the fullback. Comes inside. Back to Almiron. Looks for Romero. Into the penalty area. Wide of the penalty area. Tries to get the cross in. Cross is taken by Jedinak. Gives it to Langerak. Up to Uric up front. Flicks the ball on. That's easy for Paraguay and Moreira. Four extra minutes here. Moreira. To Romero. Moreira plays the ball in. Icomanides for Australia. They can break. Punts the ball long for Uric. Uric takes it down well. Heads for the corner. Men breaking forward. Uric gets the cross in. Oh, Fernandez takes it well. 4 minutes of injury time to come. Fernandez in possession. Plays it long. Lexano against right. Right wins it. That's easy for Riveros though. Riveros brings it forward to Gonzalez. Gonzalez comes in field. Up to Lexano. Shrugs off his man. Shoots well wide. So if it does finish a draw, probably both teams will be happy with that, I think. Possession pretty even. Australia with the more shots. Given they had the man advantage, maybe they should have done a bit better. Sainsbury looks for Mui. Mui back to Risdon. Risdon up to Irvin. Irvin onto Uric. Uric finds Icomanides. Tries to get the cross in. Oh, good tackle. I think Australia have looked better with the two men behind the striker playing wide in the second half, though. Almiron plays it all the way back to Alonso. Alonso up to Ayala. To Aguilar. Aguilar back to his keeper. He thumps it long. Referee checks his watch again. Romero in possession of Paraguay. Comes down the right. One last chance for Paraguay, maybe. Back to Ayala, and that's full time. Australia 2, Paraguay 2.